You were going to kick us off.
All right.
Today,
Here
let's see it.
is my ballot. Ooh. Champion Arsenal.
Wow.
This is Charlie's or this is Alexis's
Wow.
ballot? No, this is my ballot. Yes, it's finally the year that Arsenal wins because there's a lot of changes managerial-wise. There's a lot of changes just all around the Premier League, and the one team that I see that is on a constant path is Arsenal, and obviously Manchester City as well, but I'll give the edge to Arsenal.
Okay.
So inverse of last season with City runner-up. Dark horse West Ham, I think they've reinforced the right places. I like what Lopetegui has to offer for West Ham. I like Guido Rodriguez too, to kind of help out Souček in the midfield, give a nice little balance to them. Liverpool's Darwin Núñez. This is who's going to be the top goal scorer.
That is optimistic.
And that means what? Liverpool's finishing third, fourth. Player of the season. If Arsenal wins the Premier League, it's going to be because of Martin Odegaard and Mikel Arteta at the helm.
Very nice.
Wow.
I like it.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Did you not expect this from me, or what?
No, I did not.
I love the West Ham shout.
West Ham
Players
is
add to
good
that.
call.
Nicholas Fuku coming in the mix.
Fulkrug,
That's a big one.
West Ham's done a really good job.
They've quietly had a very good transfer window.
Well, here's mine. Look, Manchester City has to be at the top until they get beaten. So I'm going to leave it as Manchester City Arsenal.
I see what you're doing.
I hope Nico's right. You got to put that. They've won it 6 out of the last 7 years. This is turning into a Farmers League because of it. So for me, Arsenal go as runner-up. For me, dark horse Crystal Palace. Ollie Glasner showed a lot. Showed me a lot last season.
What does that mean for Crystal Palace, though? Like,
so we talk about this. What does dark horse mean? For me, Crystal Palace are in Europe. Maybe not.
That's how I sort of justified my dark horse. Do they have a chance
That's a big call.
making Europe?
I'm going to touch that again one more time when we get to the end. But I want to talk about Erling Haaland's going to be the top scorer, and Martin Odegaard for me, player of the season. I think he's really going to shine and become a superstar. And that's my hope that Arsenal usurp Manchester City. For me, manager of the season, Enzo Maresca. I don't care what James Bench says, okay? Here's why I think they're good. I think they will struggle up top, but he has a very specific style he likes to play. I was very impressed with it with Leicester. It's not as attacking as I prefer, but I think it's going to struggle a little bit, and he's going to start to take off. Closer you get to that winter season, which Sir Alex Ferguson always said it, everyone says it, that's when you can win the league. They're not going to win the league, but they will finish in a European spot, and you'll see that rise that's going to happen after that, early capitulation. It's going to make him my manager of the season.
Wow.
Okay.
So when you talk about takeoff, you're talking about his flight that's going to leave London Heathrow and take off to Ibiza after it all blows up yet again.
Can I go with him?
Because that tends to be what happens with Chelsea managers when Todd Bowley gets a hold of him. Okay, so I never thought I would come to this point, but you're going to see why I say that, because my Premier League champions are the Arsenal. They're going to get it done. Third time is a charm. Fist bump right there,
Come on
my
now,
guy.
let's go, guys.
Because you don't have to change much in terms of the footballing. You don't have to change much in terms of the tactics. It's all between the ears. The mentality of this team.
You got City in third?
I got City and out as runners-up.
Wow.
It's the mentality of the team that will change, and that's what's going to get them over the hump. Liverpool under Arne Slot. Arne ball, it works. It's more direct. And what I saw against Sevilla, I know we talk about preseason, but a healthy Diego Jota, that makes a difference of a better Liverpool. I think they're going to be in the title race. City will get third. Newcastle United really intrigues me, mostly because of Alexander Isak. He's a proven goal scorer both in La Liga and the Premier League. And yes, he will be able to score away from home because the majority of his goals came at home last season.
what does that mean for Newcastle, though? I like this. Dark horse changes depending on what team you choose.
I think they're a side that will push for a European spot, and I think they could push to get top 4.
European spot could be up to 8th place,
I think they could push for top 4.
Top 4. There
because
I think they have to be in the top 4 in order to be a dark horse.
And also the money that they spend.
Also, they have a director
the
of football for
the reason
4
why
or
I say
5 months?
that, because I was going to put Tottenham in there, but the reason why I say that, they're linked to Mark Gahey. What we saw from him at the Euros, that is a game changer. That fills a massive void at the back with the injuries to Botman and that chaos that's there. And then for Liverpool to come runners up, Mo Salah's got to be healthy, and Mo Salah is going to be back. When Jota's on the field, there's goals. There's a better Mo Salah, and he's got the new haircut, which means more goals. With 18 goals last season, 28 starts, we're going to see that.
He's actually got more hair growth, not more haircut.
And then what everyone's saying about Martin Odegaard, I believe I'm buying it. A big difference that's going to get Arsenal to the summit is Martin Odegaard didn't shoot enough last year. 2 seasons ago, double-digit in goals. I think that he's going to get his shooting boots on. I love the little sauce that he played with against Manchester United and some of the opponents for preseason. And obviously, Mikel Arteta, congratulations to you. Not only will he get the Premier League title, but win manager of the season.
Well, that's a first. You're choosing a Turkish top goal scorer for Premier League.
No, he was just vacation there.
Amazing. I love it. I'm the only one that just went pure fangirl. I just went completely.
I knew you would.
Can I guess? Can I guess? I'm not gonna look at it. I'm gonna guess. Okay.
Okay.
Champion Liverpool.
Yep.
Runner-up Manchester City. Oh. Okay. And then after that we have dark horses Newcastle.
Nope.
Oh.
Top scorer.
Top scorer Darwin.
Nope.
Mo Salah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we have best player. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Mo Salah.
Yep.
Yeah. Bing.
And then manager of the season, Arne Slot.
Not bad. Not bad. I mean, why not? If I will it into existence,
You're
perhaps it'll
manifesting.
come true. Exactly.
You gave all your ballots, you gave all your thoughts on this, but which Liverpool player are you most excited to see? Outside of Mo Salah, which Liverpool player are you most excited
my
for
thing
this
with
season?
Mo is that this is the final year of his contract, and my guy is going to be extra motivated this season, I think, to get some big money. Whether or not that's going to happen, it all depends on what he does this season. And he's looked really, really good in preseason so far. So that's why I went with Mo Salah. I think I'm really excited to see, like you said, a healthy Diogo Jota and Darwin, of course. I think that maybe. I'm a stan. I'm a Darwin Núñez stan, and I just believe he does everything right. It's the finishing that has kind of eluded him. But I feel like it's going to all come together this season for Darwin. I'm really optimistic. I don't think the expectations are as high for Liverpool this season heading into it because of the new manager, and it's sort of there's a lot of question marks. And I think that benefits them. It's not going to be like this target where winning the league is the expected thing to do. I don't think that's the case anymore. And so I kind of like that maybe the pressure's off a little bit.
This would be my nightmare scenario, though. Arsenal finish second to a different team.
I know.
If it's City, I can get it. But again, to a different team.
What are the 2 or 3 things that need to go right for Liverpool in order to be Premier League champions?
Please stay healthy. They dealt with a lot of injuries last year, and to key players, certainly, losing Szoboszlai, losing Jota. McAllister was out for chunks of time, and they need to stay healthy first and foremost. I think shoring up that number 6. Now, we talked about, obviously, the Zubimendi thing fell through, but I think Arne Slot has been very high on Ryan Gravenberch in that, so maybe trying him in that role. Endo showed that he could do it. I mean, he doesn't quite have the legs, but I think that if they can at least just kind of, I don't know, get some stability in that 6th position, then they should be okay, because I like what they have up top defensively. They're sound, so they've got great fullbacks. I'm optimistic. I think
Clearly.
As you should be. I'm very high on this Liverpool side. I'm actually very high on Arne Slot.
I'm surprised you didn't go United dark horse, to be honest.
I don't want that stress, bro.
Yeah.
Friday.
West Ham, I want to give a shout out to West Ham, though, because Nico selected them as well as his dark horse. I just think that quietly they've put together the right pieces in the offseason.
They got a right back. I'm forgetting now.
Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka. There you go.
Wan-Bissaka. They got that center back from Nice, the kid from Leeds.
Yeah, Jean-Claire Todibo. Yeah, they're
Somerville, Fulkrug. So
Lopetegui's a good manager, too.
But I can see them. I can definitely see them maybe in top 4, top 6. Top 6.
Top 4 would be massive for West Ham. And don't forget, Jared Bowen.
Yeah.
Coming off his best season yet.
Yeah.
He's got a center forward to play with, who'll hold up the ball and actually be able to get more consistent final play.
Look at that. Well done. It's going to be fun. All right, guys. Do we have any more predictions to do?
I hope not.
Oh, God. I know. It's stressful.